All right, what's going on, everybody? I don't know how many people are here so far. Let's make this Rumble live. It says that 10 people are watching, but for some reason I don't see a video feed. There we go. Let's make sure people can hear me, that everything's good. Kevin says I can hear you. Okay, perfect. I like how I believe you come in here every time and basically let me know if you can hear me or not, which is fantastic, honestly. I really do appreciate it. I did quickly start a live stream, but for some reason, um, it didn't. I don't know. It didn't take everywhere, so I had to go about fixing that. So I'm gonna have to bring up Twitch and change things up. Here we go. Give me a second. We will dive into everything. I could also bring up Kick. Thank you everybody watching on YouTube, on Rumble, on X or Twitter, whatever you want to classify it as. But I do appreciate all of you guys that are watching right now. Thank you. Hit that like button, and you'll hit that subscribe button if you're on a place where you can subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm at work, so I'll probably miss the giveaway, but uh, good luck to all who are here. Yeah, definitely good luck to everybody that is here. Understand that it's a giveaway to where I'm choosing um, within the tweet that we had. So it's a Terra Luna Classic giveaway from the tweet, the previous tweet that we did make, where we asked a lot of people to retweet and like and follow and all of those. So we will go through that and we will randomly, or we already have randomly selected two people for the giveaway. Just so you guys know, I want to state it myself because I know there are a lot of scams that are out there, and I don't want to have any issues with people being reached out to by people that use my image or use my name. What I want is whenever I do pick who they are, who the winners are, you will reach out to me. So I won't reach out to you. You'll reach out to me. Everybody has the ability to DM me. And once I pick the winners, I'll be looking for those people. So I want you guys to reach out to me before that because I don't want anybody else to reach out to you guys. I really don't. So uh, let's go. Luna morning. Yeah. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. I can hear you, bro. Thank you. Any thoughts on CRO today? Thank you, bro. We'll definitely get into that. I want to get into the topic at hand in a few minutes, which would be Terra Luna Classic and USTC and how much they have moved over this time period. So we need to talk about that in a little bit. Yes, we are watching and listening to you. Thank you. Good morning. Why not Lunic burn? Why isn't Lunic burning fast? So Lunic most likely isn't burning fast because majority of that volume isn't going to happen on the DEX side. However, we still will see a decent amount that happens as we see a lot of volume that goes through maybe hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. You start seeing more burning that's happening. So how's the pump going? How's the pump? Um, we'll definitely get into. Give me a few minutes, just like a couple of seconds. I wanted to say good morning to all people that are here. So we're seeing 11 people that are here on Rumble and 60 people that are here on YouTube, as well as one person on Twitch, one person on Kick, and 14 people that are watching on Twitter. So feel free to hit that like button on Twitter if you guys can. But let's look at where Terra Luna Classic is. And yes, it did hit its peak point somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We typically talk about this, right? We talk about how 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning is kind of that level to where we see the higher levels happen. So usually between 3 and 5 is where we see the largest movement. But then after that, we can see maybe a little bit of retracements. We can see a decent sized level off, right? And then, that's kind of what we see is a lot of action that has happened early in the morning. And then now we start to see maybe a little bit of a reaction by the people that were invested maybe a little bit lower, maybe a 0.00007, right? Or 0.00008. And they just wanted a decent sized return. So either way, we're seeing this up 45% with over 1,000% increase in volume. It's at about a $700 million market cap, or sorry, $700 million volume day. And you're also almost looking at a $700 million market cap. It's 677. Let me increase the size of that because I can't see anything. $677 million, which is an increase again of 45%. But you've seen the pump and how it did increase to a level where it broke a zero, or it broke that that level of dropping a zero, did drop down, leveled out a little bit, and then it got to about 12 o'clock p.m. 11 o'clock p.m. And as it started pushing into the morning, 1 o'clock, it pushed up at 2 o'clock, all the way to 3 o'clock. And you see this high here of about 4 where it did touch that point. Jeez. And now we're seeing it kind of stair step on the way down, right? Create a little bit of a retracement. You have to create a retracement in some of these positions. I hope that we stay above these levels because we have seen a lot of movement in the last day. And it really, really feels good to finally see some movement in Terra Luna Classic overall. I'm sure a lot of people are very happy with where Terra Luna Classic is. As I was going, and not only with Terra Luna Classic, right? You see Terra Luna Classic, but that's just someone just said that's just the beginning. It hasn't begun yet. But yeah, when we look at Terra USD is up 274%. It's at 6.5 cents right now, and you're seeing it at about a $600 million market cap. And get this, the volume that we see within this position, $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion in volume is insane. That is crazy to be able to see. I would imagine you would see all of that volume in Terra Luna Classic, but Terra USD has been having majority of that volume, and it looks absolutely amazing for a lot of people. Right? If I see this up to a level of a dollar, that's like $17,000 or $18,000 that I gain with just Terra Classic USD. But obviously, you would need to see this at an $8.9 billion market cap. So, or total would be a $9.7 billion market cap. Since Lunic is pumping, I came to the gym to get an early pump too. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. How long will this pump sustain until you see a correction? I mean, we're kind of seeing a little bit of a correction right now. But it all depends, right? If the market continues on the downturn, so let's go ahead and refresh this and see what the market is doing. So the market right now, wow. Is that accurate to say? Okay, because it showed, for some reason, it showed $1.32 trillion market cap, down 8%. I was going to say, is that accurate right now? Because if it plays, what we will see is if the market stays like this, where Bitcoin is down, Ethereum's down, Tether, everything is down, is red, besides Terra Luna Classic, we're going to see Terra Luna Classic play catch up and Terra USD play catch up to the market. That's typically what we see is with anything that does have any type of overreaction to the market, you'll see it play catch up with what's going to happen with the market. So hopefully the market starts to correct, and it all depends how the last 24-hour cutoff was. So if I look at Bitcoin, as we get further in the day, as we look at like 12 p.m., we're probably going to look at it to where it's kind of flat. However, right now we're seeing it decrease down lower than some of these areas, some lower than some of these lows. So around the 6 a.m. mark, it started to really decrease and break past this lower level, meaning that we might see a pretty negative day today, unless we see a bounce that comes out of nowhere. So right now, it doesn't really look great for where Terra Luna Classic can end up because of where the market is. But if people stay strong and, continuing to see a lot of buys that are going through, yeah, of course we could see Terra Luna Classic stay up in these levels. But right now, just like Bitcoin, you know, let me refresh this because for some reason it's being weird. Just like Bitcoin, you can see that, this is starting to come down, and hopefully we can see this bounce. It looks like this level is a significant point to where we may see a bounce here and hopefully break past even this level here. As people see so much that's happening in Terra Luna Classic, yeah, I'm sure we're going to see FOMO into it, and it's going to make it push up. Uh, since Luna's okay, uh, what's happening with the market in general? Everything is going down, I think. Yeah, it's not looking great for the rest of the market right now. It doesn't seem like there's any type of news that's related to that. But while we're here, let's go ahead and do this giveaway really quick um, for Terra Luna Classic. Now, I put out a tweet. I put out a tweet recently that got a lot of engagement and everything, and some follows and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys for following. They got a bunch of different comments, and a bunch of people that said that they've watched my videos from the beginning, and obviously that people love my content and all that stuff. So I appreciate all the people that commented, liked, followed, shared everything there. So I appreciate that. But I already picked two people to win the giveaway. I'm trying to find the names right now. Trying to find the names, and once I find the names, I will go through that, and I will show you who wins, and I will keep their thing to the side. Let me duplicate this. Let me go back here, and let me find the other name. I know I already picked the names, like I said. Where's that one? I just want to make sure I'm getting the right one because I don't want to. There we go. All right. So the two winners of the giveaway on Twitter, which I will post a tweet about it. The two winners of the giveaway. One is Le Petit Phils. I don't know how to say that, but Pablo, you win the giveaway. So I will be putting out a tweet to say that you and this other person won, which would be, hopefully I'm saying this right, Naka, I can't say it. I don't know how to say this name, but here we go. You are a winner. You could tell that I kind of randomly picked it because I would usually pick names that I can pronounce. But yeah, there you go. Two winners. This name, this Twitter account, and this Twitter account. Feel free to reach out to me. I will keep these up. I will post a tweet about it, and you guys are the winners. We'll do a lot more giveaways, and maybe we could even do a giveaway on Rumble today. So if you guys want to, stick around and all that, we will do a giveaway for a little bit more Terra Luna Classic later today in the live stream before we get off of here. So if you are following on Rumble, if you're not following on Rumble, I can put the link to my Rumble in the chat, and just go over to Rumble whenever that giveaway does happen. You don't have to go over Rumble now if you don't want to. Follow on Rumble. There we go. But thank you guys for being here. We got 199 people that are here on YouTube. If you guys can take some time to hit the like button, feel free to do so. Also, if you want to follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. If you want to check out any of the links that are in the description, feel free to do that. Congrats to the winners, whoever you are, whatever your names are. So yeah, just random people on Twitter. I will ask you guys to DM me. So all I have to do is go over here. Let me just type it up real quick and make sure people know who the giveaway winners are. The winners of the giveaways are, and then just grab their name. There we go. And I also want to make sure, whoops. Feel free to reach out to me. If you are on this live stream, if you're watching on X, honestly, and you are one of those winners, let me know, or just DM me directly. I'll do my checks and balances to make sure that you are that person, because I know that there are a lot of scams and people trying to not only scam you, but also scam me, right? That's just how their life works. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. So, and if you don't DM me, within 24 hours, we'll end up giving it away to somebody else. So make sure you guys DM me. And I'll put a smile. Thanks. With a smile. There we go. Posted up where it's supposed to be. Why complicated? Why complicated? What do you mean? Rap Luna used to be the same price as Lunic. I don't know what the price is now. I haven't even kept up with it, honestly. Good morning, Matt. Are you saying Lunic is going to 300% for the day? So right now, almost. So it's not just Lunic, right? Lunic is at like 400 or 40%, 43%, and we see that not Bitcoin. We see that Terra USD. Let me go back here. Terra USD, Terra Classic USD is up 271%. At one point, it was up 300%. So that was where that was coming from, right? It's not saying that Terra Luna Classic is going up 3%. That would be fantastic if Terra Luna Classic ran to 300% increase, but that's not what we're seeing right now. It'll be interesting to see how many Moon Boys will come out making videos about Lunic and USTC. I mean, yeah, you'll probably see it. It always happens. I mean, they're the only ones that are running, and they also have a ton of popularity. So it looks like as we're moving forward, it looks like the last day is 200%. That is updated. So it's dropping down. Down to 5. Instead of at 6 cents, it's now at 5.4 cents. So it definitely is catching up to the rest of the market. Why does it keep showing that the market is down 8%? It keeps showing that. Is it actually down 8%? Bitcoin's dominance up 3.7%. There's no way it's down that much. Like Ethereum doesn't even look like it's dropping that much, or BNB doesn't even look like it's dropping that much, or XRP, right? You're not seeing the major movers that would actually bring it down by $100 billion. Mine says down 2 points. Yeah, I thought that was the case. It's not down by that much. If it was down by 8%, down to a $1.32 trillion market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the bigger players would have to have a larger impact because others don't have that much of an impact because you're looking at millions or hundreds of millions versus, tens of billions of dollars. So, yeah, it's weird. Click on the 24 hours. Click on the 24-hour percentage. What, you see Terra Luna Classic, everything Terra up at the top? Sort by descending so that we can see it not look like it's just absolutely falling. So Terra Classic USD in the last hour is down by 16%. US Terra Luna, wait, Terra Classic USD is down by 16%. Terra Classic or Terra Luna Classic is down by 2.4%. For some reason, my shoulder is killing me. Like my rotator cuff is absolutely killing me, and it's been killing me ever since I woke up. I don't know why. I must have slept wrong, but it really, really hurts. And I don't know if this was, I don't know if this was my shoulder. I think it was. I think this was my shoulder that was messed up. Ow. I just have to, I just have to grab a weight and do like my shoulder exercises. It looks like Lunic burned half a billion due to trading volume today. In a day, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's actually check the DEX volume. So scroll here. DEX volume for Terra Luna Classic is 615,000, which was way over what it was at, where you saw 36,000 days prior. Guys, we have 222 people that are here and we only have 68 likes. If you guys can drop kick that like button, I would greatly appreciate it so that we can get over 100 likes, maybe closing in on 150. That would be amazing. I think it's because Binance re-enable perpetuals for USTC this morning. Why it could be pulling back now. I mean, I'm thinking that it's typically because it plays catch up with the market, and usually as you see one person make a move, so one person get out of a position, you're going to see more people that start to follow, and are like, all right, well, it's kind of run its course in the gain that we've seen, and then they're going to go ahead and just pull out of the position, which is understandable. As you see gains, you see pullbacks. A 300% gain, of course, you're going to see a pullback. This is Do Kwon trading. Trust me, I know his style. This isn't Do Kwon trading. What are your thoughts about the Mint Cash airdrop? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm usually not a big fan of airdrops. I can tell you there's certain airdrops that, well, one, I know airdrops, there's a lot of people that are scamming out there claiming that you get airdrops and they just want all of your information. So be careful with that stuff. But the true airdrops, a lot of them, as you are purchasing them, if you're getting the airdrops, I mean, it's free, right? But as you are a person that have purchased them, you are now setting yourself up for a crazy amount of dilution. If it was free, then it doesn't really matter. No matter what it gets diluted to, you didn't pay anything from the beginning. But airdrops just don't sit well with me because of all the scams, and they kind of messed it up. While airdrops are great for certain projects, it's just so iffy on whether you can believe it or not. Not saying that you can't believe that, but the two factors that are kind of negative in my mind are the fact that it creates a lot of dilution and there are potential scams what airdrops are. So there's a reason why it's DK trading and it's visible. What what makes it visible? Well, we are seeing maybe a little bit of a bounce. Let's hope to see this really push up for Terra Luna Classic as the rest of the market is down 2.15%. It's good that it has fixed itself. Uh, it did one airdrop, and the next thing I know, I had someone stealing Pepe out of my wallet in MetaMask. I mean, that's typically what I can see that will happen. How high do you think Luna Classic will go overall? I'm looking at a level between 1 and 2 cents of a high level. You're talking about more of like the current day. Honestly, it's unknown depending on what happens with the market. If the market turns around, it can be a different story. Guys, we have 27 people that are here watching on Rumble. Thank you guys for watching. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Congratulations to the winners. My birthday was yesterday. Glad to see you up first thing in the morning. Yeah, I'm always up. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for your time again today. Yeah, absolutely. How many followers are we at on Rumble? So we have 432 followers. So 432. Let's make sure that we have those comments out there. There we go. And hopefully they DM me at some point. Okay, the first person said that they will DM me now. And the other person didn't say anything yet. Maybe they're not awake, but it's okay. It's early in the morning. They don't have to DM me right away. It's up to 24 hours. So um, I'll get to that within the day. But thank you guys for playing with the tweet and everything, and liking and following and doing everything that you've done. If you are a follower on Twitter, I appreciate it. How much of Lunic are you still holding? I have 57 million. I'm still holding all of it. And I gained more with Terra Station or the Station wallet, as well as burning off with the Station wallet. It just hasn't been big news to have any type of burns. Do you have a position in Quebeta? No, I don't. I do not. Wait, winners only on Rumble? No, so it wasn't only on Rumble. I wanted people to come over there and join the live stream and everything like that. So the winners technically were all on Twitter. So it wasn't anybody that was just on Rumble. It was all on Twitter, and the people that won um, reached out to me on that previous tweet. So these are people that commented on those tweets and also liked and shared and everything that they did there. So these are the winners, and I'm sure that maybe they've already reached out to me. I know at least one has already reached out to me. So yeah, the winners were based off of this giveaway tweet down here, wherever it is. This giveaway tweet down here. So thank you for all the engagement on this tweet. I appreciate it. Actually, you know what? I should copy that. I should copy that. Give me a second. I guess I also want to check my Kraken portfolio eventually and see how that's going. Because I do have Terra Luna Classic in there, and I have Terra. Wait, yeah, I have Terra 2.0, and then I have Terra Luna Classic in that Kraken portfolio as well, because it was something that was below the $1 billion dollar market cap threshold within Kraken. as I started getting to the top, right, I started looking at a lot of ones that were at a lower market cap, but still at like kind of middle of the road market cap. Terra and Terra Luna Classic popped up. So, anyways, I wanted to say something on here on Twitter, just letting them know who the winners are. I should probably copy that, and then they'll know. Or can I, like, I can't attach the tweet, can I? I'll just do this. And then I'll go down here, and then I'll let people know, just so that people aren't commenting going, oh, you know what? I can win. I can win. But no, it's already over. There you go. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a bounce here. That's good to see. It's absolutely good to see. Matt got 57 million for $40, which is amazing. So just to break everything down, I got 67 million for I think it was 67. It might have been 63. I can't even remember at this point because I moved things around. But it was, let's say, 67 million for $43. I ended up taking profit off of that play, leaving about 20 million in there, and then I ended up reinvesting about $1,200 into it, back into it, so that I can get back up to 50 plus million. So I had 55 million, and then I started gaining a lot more, and I gained about 2 million or so over that time period. So I currently have about 57, maybe even closing in on 58 million that I technically spent $43 for, and already have a realized gain of $4,800. So right now, everything that's sitting in there is all gravy plus more, because again, I spent $43 and it turned into a realized gain of 4,800 and an unrealized gain, which I don't know if these numbers are just accurate. I don't know if these numbers are accurate at all, because it says that it's worth 4,700. It says it's been saying that it's worth about $5,000 in here, that's staked for a while, and then I also have some that's in my wallet, which I have about 10 million or so in my wallet that's sitting there, and then I also have some outside of that. But within the station wallet, I have 9.6 plus 46.5. So yeah, 57 million. How do I get out of this? It doesn't have an X. But yeah, how much Terra Luna Classic do you guys own? Do you own any Terra USD as well? Because I also have Terra Classic USD in my wallet, and I have 17,000 Terra Classic USD. So that's good to have, as well as some that's in staking rewards. I don't even know how much I have here. It says that I have another 224,000 Lunic that I gained from staking rewards as well. $1,800 to break even. You need $1,800 to break even? What does that mean? Fire King, thank you for being a member for 30 months. 30 months is amazing. I mean, that shows your support, honestly. I really do appreciate it. If you guys do want to become a member, it's only 99 cents. When we do get to live streams that have like 400, 500 viewers and, 600 viewers and, 1,000 viewers, we will do members only chats, because that's the only way that we can get through a lot of the chats like we normally do. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to do that. And if things really, really get hectic, then we'll have to increase what that will be, because I want to make sure that we have a good amount of people here, but obviously the people that support me most get their questions answered. I only have 1 million. Only having 1 million, that's still something that you can work with. I got 12 million of Lunic. I got 4 million Lunic and 2K USTC. Lunic, you have 650K, 37 million here and 20K USTC. That's great. 101 million Lunic for M. Kriegs. First of all, thank you for being here. And also, thank you for updating me with what you did update me with, with different like articles and stuff and anything that's going on. Because obviously, sometimes I really don't have as much time, especially on the weekends when I'm spending a lot of time with family. But I'm very interested in what's happening within the market and always wondering what's going on. Do you think it will be? Do you think it will hit below 0.0001 again? Do I think it will drop below? I mean, we're very close to it, and seeing how we grew by 44%, you typically do see a retracement, especially seeing the market. It's not down by 8%. It says 8% up here, but that's not right. Seeing the market that's down by about 2%, it may play catch up with the market. And when it plays that catch up with the market, you start seeing Terra Luna Classic that really dives down. So that's exactly what you've seen here from 0.000013 all the way to down here where it's 0.000012-ish or 11. So hopefully we see, this retracement and we see it hold steady around this level, but anything could happen because it could be creating another lower high. So you see a lower high here, a lower low, and then it could be a lower high. So let's look out for that scenario, creating kind of that descending level of support there. But it looks like it did, bounce off of this level, which is 0.000011. I don't know what Terra Classic USD is doing. Let me go back here and type it in or find it. Terra Classic USD. It is kind of flat here. I guess it dropped down really, really hard down to about 5.4, 5.5 cents. Only up 200% in the last 24 hours. But, it's kind of leveling out for the last, few minutes. But in the last hour, it's down quite a bit. I don't know why I feel that there is some kind of pegging system working all-time high in the background. The way the price falls and getting adjusted. I don't know. Anything could be happening in the background, but I don't know if that's really what's going on. People will take profits. Yeah, as you see, 200%, 300% that it's up, people will take profits. As you see 40 or 50% up for Terra Luna Classic, yes, people will take profits. There's a lot of people that see the opportunity or saw the opportunity at the lowest level that it was, and now they're finally able to take a decent amount of profits, which is okay. Taking profits, I'm a big fan of. Taking all of your position, I'm probably not the biggest fan of doing that, but to each their own, right? 30 months, let's go. I know, that's a long time. I read this morning that TikTok's parent company is about to lay off hundreds of people as they more or less exit the gaming space. Why would that be? I didn't even know that they were entered in the gaming space. I know they're in the streaming space, game streaming space. Well, for Lunic to survive, it will have to be pegged with this blockchain. There's no reason it can't. And Binance is showing a current price of 6.6 cents for USTC. Yeah, I mean, it was at 6.6 cents or 6.5 cents for USTC, but now has recently dropped from this level of 6.6 up here down to this low level here of 5.4 or 5.5. So it was at about a 7 cent mark, which is absolutely phenomenal to see that growth, but has since pulled back really, really hard in the last hour. No, it didn't drop. It didn't drop. It's still showing it. Is CDC error? I mean, or sorry, CMC error. I mean, wouldn't, I would believe that that could be the case because of the error that they did have here. So you're saying that this is not at a 6, or it did not drop down. That this is still at a certain level. Who has Terra USD? Does CDC have Terra USD? Because I know Binance. Where else can you look at the price? Where else can you look at the price? What's going on with my phone? Why is it blowing up like that? Trading View? What does it say on Trading View? Because a lot of times what I like to do is look at the markets and see where they have it priced at. So I guess a lot of people still have it priced at 6.7 cents. So it didn't actually drop down. 6.6 cents. Some people have it priced at 2 cents still. 2 cents, 6.8, 2.1. Let me see. I think it is on CDC, right? My shoulder really hurts. Shoulder really, really hurts, guys. Ow. Stretch. And now CDC is not working. USTC. CDC is not working. I don't think CDC has it. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I tried. Same issue happening during a major move on Dogecoin. CMC do this to cause panic. I don't know. I guess that could cause panic, honestly. But yeah, I don't see. I'll just assume that we are back up at 6.7 cents and we're up 300%. But so we've held steady for this and we're kind of following the same movement as Terra Classic. Is that what you're typically seeing? First of all, DK didn't want to do this. He had to. He had no other option. Now everyone knows how to do it, which only he knew. He's showing us how to do it now. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I really don't. Question is, when are you guys selling for max profits? For me, I can tell you that my selling strategy is nowhere near just looking for the absolute max profit there. Because the max profit would mean that you're looking for this to run to, not only a cent or 3 cents. You're looking for this to run to like $1 and possibly even more than that, like $119 of an all-time high. For me, as I look at something like Terra Luna Classic and I hold, let me see, let me edit this, and I hold 57 million. It's currently at a value, my 57 million, with, let's edit this as well. See this at 0.0001. It's currently at a value of $5,700 with my 57 million coins. So my price point to make a move, my first price point to make a move is going to be 1% of a, or 10% of a penny. Because currently we are at 1% of a penny. 10% of a penny would be $57,000, at which I would take about $7,000-ish of the overall amount, which would be about 7 million coins, right? And leaving myself 50 million coins that are there. But as time goes on, I will take more and more profit. So you would look at 50% of a penny, and 50% of a penny would be a decent amount, right? That's $250,000. You're telling me I can just leave $250,000 without taking at least like 10,000, depending how much time is in between there. Yeah, of course I'm going to look at $250,000 and go, all right, I need to take some of that and, take a little bit of it. Whatever that ends up being, I end up taking it. I don't really remember exactly what my plan is, but let's just say we take another 10 million. And maybe that's short selling myself by giving myself 50 million, 57 or $57,000 there overall, and leaving a good 40 million that's left in there. As it gets to a penny, yeah, of course, I will take another 10 million. Right, that's another $100,000 that we have there, and or maybe I'll even take half of it. You never even know, because as it gets to that point, you'll see it pull back a little bit. So I might even take half of it, give myself another 200,000 that I can take while leaving 20,000 that's in there, or 20 million that's in there overall. And if we see further growth, we see further growth. But overall, I would end up profiting $257,000 while still having 20 million left in there to see whatever profits we should see. So ultimately, as this would get to a level of maybe 3 cents or 3.5 cents or something like that, it would be 700,000, and you can take profit from there. I don't necessarily need to see multiple millions of dollars within these plays. I think it would be great to see multiple millions of dollars, and I think I'm going to hold some for the long term. So I'll hold probably like a good 2 million overall. But as we get up to a level of 25 cents, majority of my position will probably be pulled out. Majority of it. And as it does grow a lot further, maybe I'll have like 5 million left. So as it gets to a level of, let's say, 3 cents, it makes sense to pull out another $100,000 and, $100,000 here and there, and I'll be happy with that. $700,000 if I took the whole entire thing, I would be happy with that as well, because then it would be almost about $1 million that you gain from Terra Luna Classic, and I would take that any day of the week. So it really all depends. It all depends on what you decide to do once you see that money, because just imagine you're currently holding, let's say $1,000 worth, right? You're holding 10 million, and you see that grow to a level to where it's $250,000. You're holding $1,000 worth and it goes to $250,000. What do you do from here, right? When you see it at $250,000, you're like, okay, well, let me take something. If you are not a person that goes, let me take something, then you are either the strongest person in the world and you truly, absolutely do not need anything there, and it will not help out your life currently. It's just an extra gain for you to throw it somewhere. Then telling my boss to kick rocks. Yeah, don't do that. Keep your job. It makes you feel great. You can get up every day, but knowing that you don't necessarily need it is still a good thing, because now it gives you that opportunity to open your mind to other positions and other things that you could do. But if once you quit your job, you're starting to, it depends, right? If you make $100 million, then yeah, by all means, quit your job. But also you have to pay taxes on that, so make sure you factor that into it. But if you're short term and you make $100,000, that's not a reason to quit. Throw it into a place to where you can gain a decent amount off of $100,000, and then go on about your day. So if we get $5.9 billion market cap, where would you put? If we get to a $5.9 billion market cap, where would you put that? Put that Lunic at 0.001. Where would I put that? Like the amount that I take out? So at 001, where would I take the $7,000? It depends what's happening. So typically what I'm going to do is I'll put some aside for like tax purposes, because I know that's going to be a situation, a pretty big situation. So I'll put some aside for tax purposes. Maybe like a good 4K or something like that. It's not anything that's going to be a major mover or put that or have a huge plan for it. It's only $7,000. So what I would do with that $7,000 is half of it would go towards tax purposes. I know that I wouldn't probably pay exactly half, but I would put that aside. And then I would worry about the other half and probably put 1,000 back into some cryptocurrency and then take about 3,000 and throw it into like long term or something, if that's what you're asking. But it's all about building up my dividend portfolio as well. So I want to be able to build that so that I have a consistent like $1,000, $2,000 worth of dividend income adding to that, and just continuously building that up. But right now it's currently at a level of $3,000, which it will be at a level of closer to $4,000 before the beginning of next month. So anyways, if you guys want this exit strategy spreadsheet, feel free to go ahead and check that out. The link is in my Patreon where you guys can build your own exit strategy spreadsheet, whether you're talking about Terra, SHIB, CRO, ADA, Jasmy, XRP, all of those. Feel free to go ahead and check that out. Link is in the description. We are seeing it push up a little bit for Terra Luna Classic, from this lower level here of 11 up to or closing in on 12 and closing in on that $700 million market cap. Hey Matt, do you really believe it's happening? It's like you say, um, if it is, like you say, I will buy 5 million. Do I think that it's really happening? What's really happening? Because right now we're just seeing Terra Luna Classic make a move. It doesn't mean that everything is absolutely going to grow by 600% or 1,000% or 20,000% or anything like that. It doesn't 100% mean that, because the market is kind of not set up for that right now, especially in today's loss that we're seeing in the overall market. By anything, it's probably going to play catch up to the market. So it's fantastic to see a little bit of a bounce. But again, we haven't broken this level here, which is the 0.000012 level. So until we've broken that level, we can't say that we're on more of an uptrend, a continuous uptrend, because we are right now seeing a lower high, lower low, and we might be seeing a lower high here again, meaning that we're seeing it kind of turn down a little bit. I have 7 million. Can you do anything with that? 7 million Blaze? I don't know. Are you saying Do Kwon is pumping Lunic at the moment? I'm not saying that. I think somebody else is. Can Lunic go to 5 cents? Can it go to 5 cents? So 3 cents would be about a 100, and so $180 million market cap at a level of 3 cents at the current level. However, if you burn more, the more that you burn, the more reasonable that becomes, right? So let's say you do burn another trillion and it gets down to, as we have some stake there, gets down to 4.9. Well, now that opens up the door at 150 million. So as you start to see those burns that pull back the supply, you can see an opportunity to increase the price ceiling. So right now, I would say we're pushing for anywhere in between 1 to 3 cents, but 5 cents would be a little bit out of the question at the current market cap or at the current supply, meaning that the market cap would be an insane amount, right? 5 times 6, it would be 300, about a $300 billion market cap, which honestly isn't ridiculous, but it is way higher than what we've seen as kind of that cap point that we want to put for a lot of cryptocurrencies, which is a $100 million market cap, right? Or $100 billion market cap, sorry. Matt, are you in a quest to find hidden gems? I would recommend to check BLKC coin. It's below $1 at the moment. Total supply 21 million. Cheers. I'll have to give it a look. Give me a few minutes and we'll duplicate that. What I'll do is I'll probably check it out on Rumble or something. I don't know exactly where it is. BLKC. Okay. So it's a very low market cap, which means that any type of comment would honestly create some activity, create some movement within a position. So I'm not going to look at that here, but what I could do is look at it on Rumble, because we don't really have as much of an impact on Rumble there. But yeah, if you guys are watching here on YouTube, I would love if you guys hit the like button and get me up to 200 likes. That would be fantastic. We're currently at 129 likes. So if you forgot that you're going to hit the like button, please do that. I also have proof why one single person who has done this and why Binance knew, because they showed us the proof themselves. Guys, pro tip, be incredibly careful saying how much of a crypto you have, or if you even own any. That's really no one's business, and could potentially put you at risk. Yeah, I agree. You don't have to tell anybody how much you do have, especially when it comes to like a certain amount that you can make. So if you're talking about in real life, telling people that you have a certain amount of crypto and like where you hold it and all of this stuff and what you could do with it, it's very easily accessible for some people to just go, okay, give me your phone, and they end up taking all your crypto, or they find a way to get your keys, and they take all your crypto the back end way, right? So be careful who you're telling that you have cryptocurrency with, or how much cryptocurrency you do have. Just be careful in general. Coinbase was giving away Access Protocol. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's quickly look at the rest of the market. I do want to bring this up. Let's see what's happening in the entire market and not just Terra Luna Classic. Even though this is making some positive moves, we'll come back to it in a couple of seconds. If we want to go to coin market cap overall, we're looking at a $1.41 trillion market cap, down 2.1%. Yeah, 2.1%, and we're seeing the dominance at 51.54%. I want to see that a lot lower. Like, I want to see that at a level of 49%, 40%, 39%. That's when you start seeing that altcoins are having more of an impact. But, you're not really seeing that right now. Dumb money is new to the market. It's always a term that people use. Bitcoin is sitting down 1.6%, Ethereum down 2.8% today. BNB is down by 3% on the day at $226. XRP still hovering above the 60-cent mark, but down 4% for the day. Solana says that it's down 4.6 or 1.7% in the last hour, down to $55. Cardano down 2.49%. Dogecoin is slightly up, hovering around that 8-cent mark. Let's see, Polygon down by 3.7%. I want to see what's increasing the most, which we can guess what's increasing the most, which would be Terra Classic USD, currently 93rd on the list by the top 100. You're seeing that up by, it says it's up by 187%, but it should be up higher than that, right? Because a lot of people are saying that the price on CoinMarketCap is not correct, and it should be at 6.7 cents right now, but it's saying that it's down 14% in the last hour. Terra Luna Classic also is making a move in the last 24 hours, up 43%, and in the last hour it's up 2%. Terra Luna 2.0 is also up to or 21%, but down 1.3% or 1.2% in the last hour. Other things that are moving, Axie Infinity is moving, Gala's moving, a lot of game coins are actually moving. Maker, I was looking at this yesterday and I was saying that maybe I should make a move into Maker. If I have a good 1,500 to buy one Maker, I probably will, because it looks like a great opportunity, especially getting to some of these higher levels. And I wish I would have found it. I did find it, but I just ignored it. I wish I would have found it at a level of like $400 or $600 that it was at, of a low. That would have been fantastic. But now seeing that, it kind of reminds me of like at least the movement and where it can get to of like Ethereum, and probably push a lot further than that because of the small supply that it does have. 1 million total supply, it's a no-brainer. Less than 1 million total supply. You also see Dogecoin, again, that's up 1.7%, and you start to see a lot of things. You start to see it, trail off a little bit. Shiba Inu slightly up, and that hasn't broken that zero yet. If we look at things that are dropping the most today, though, we see Blur that's down quite a bit. So I sold a portion of my Blur, or no, I sold all of the Blur that I had at 64 cents or 65 cents. And I ended up putting that into other plays over on Kraken. So I'm glad that I did that because it is down 11%, down from that 60-cent mark. So technically I could have put it back in there, but with the dilution potential that it does have, I was just like, it doesn't really make sense for me to, fully make that move. Gas is down by about 10%. FTX is down by about 10%. Mina is down by 9%. You see a lot more on the red side than there is on the green side. Caspa's down by 5%. That might be an opportunity once it gets to a certain level. I mean, I already purchased more, which means I hold. Let me go to my Uphold account and log into my Uphold account. Where is Uphold? I don't have it. I don't have the shortcut linked. Uphold. Okay, let's log in. But I appreciate everybody being here, guys. We have 329 people that are here. If you guys can hit the like button, get me up to 200 likes, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it a lot. And also for the 34 people that are on Rumble, make sure you guys hit that like button as well. And then anybody that's on X or Twitter, if you're on Twitter right now and the 21 people that are watching, feel free to hit that like button as well. Also, you can comment. So I see the chats that are coming up. So if you guys want to comment away, feel free to do that. I'll probably come back to the comments because I'm mainly in the YouTube comments. So either way, let me quickly log in to Uphold and see what's happening there. Great. I hate how everything just completely logs me out. Yeah, on my Uphold account, I'm down $26 or 5% because of Caspa. I only have Caspa in this portfolio. So I have 3,800 Caspa at a cost basis of like 13. Average price paid is 13 cents, which honestly is not everything that I want to put into Caspa. So I'm hoping that we do see maybe a little bit of a comeback, a little bit of a pullback to about 10 cents, maybe a little bit less. And then I'll, buy more, maybe another $500 worth to give me like a smooth $1,000 in Caspa. Maybe I'll have to give myself a little bit more than that because it'll be less than that. If it does come down to 10 cents with my it'll be worth $380. So I'll have to put in another $620 instead of $500 to get back up to that level of $1,000. So anyways, that's how much I hold in Uphold. Where can you buy Beam? I have no idea. You could probably check on CoinMarketCap. And I don't know what Beam you're talking about. I hope it's not it's a lower end position. One of these two. I guess this is ranked 1,000. 934. And then this is a different Beam, which is currently at a $385 million market cap. The places that you can get Beam right now will be Binance, Uniswap, Gate.io, BitBuy or Bybit, OpenOcean, BitGet. But I guess for other people would be Uniswap. You see an opportunity there. Uh, thanks on behalf of. Let me actually go back. Where was that? Thanks on behalf of the Luna community for your love and support. If you're talking to me, I appreciate that. Matthew, could you tell me slash us where to buy Lunic and have it withdraw under ETH network Exodus program? Where to buy Lunic and have it withdraw under the ETH network. So if you buy it, you can buy it on Kraken. I believe Kraken has you can buy it directly on there. Um, you can't buy it on Coinbase, but I would say Kraken is kind of the best bet there. Nowhere can you see Beam. Wait, where can you see Beam will go? Um, let's see. I don't want to sit here and just completely dive into it, but let me go forward and bring back up Beam really quick. So Beam currently at a $387 million market cap with $25 million worth of volume. So seeing a little bit of popularity. If we look at all history within the last 7 days, up 1%. The last month, up 100%. The last year, it's up 87%. And all history, you're seeing that the same. So it really doesn't have any type of history to tell you where this will go and what this is. So you really have to rely on kind of the information from the community and also the information on what it is as a whole, which it would take a lot of time to kind of go into to give my full prediction on where I believe it's going to go without looking at any type of history and understanding, where it was, because it has no where it was, right? It was started, in October 2023, so it really doesn't have any type of that history to really go off of. Now you are looking at a circulating supply to where majority of it is out there, so you really don't have any dilution. So I would say it's mostly upside. But then again, it really does depend on the community, the strength of the community, as well as like what it does and how much people believe that that will have a strong use case within the community, within the world right now. So just putting that out there. But I would have to actually take some time to really get in there. So mirrored circle token migration to Beam. So this is a migration. Interesting. uh, 10 cents. Is it possible? It's possible. Hallelujah from Turkey. Is 10 cents possible? I mean, you would have to see a lot of burns that go on because that would be a massive market cap, like a $600 billion market cap at 10 cents. So, well, technically it would be a 5.9. Wait, it would be $590 billion worth of a market cap, or 580. Where are we at? Yeah, $580 billion worth of a market cap. And then obviously seeing it at a dollar would be $5.8 trillion. So you need to see that supply burn down before you can actually see Terra Luna Classic run to those levels. Oh yeah, if you go to Coinbase and you see Luna, it'll prompt you to go to Coinbase Wallet. You have a selection which network you want to use. There you go. That's another way to do it. Right now, the most possible price is 0.006. 0.0006? No. You're telling me that it would only get to a $4 billion market cap? I believe that's where it would be. I see Terra Luna Classic, in the ranges of, at least short term, in the range of the 5 to 10 billion dollar market cap. So pushing that level of 1% of a penny, and then pushing up to 10% of a penny. So right now we're at 1% of a penny, but pushing up to 10% of a penny, I believe that's where we're going to see that flow and flourish and getting up to double that point, which would be 20% of a penny. But getting up to a penny is not absurd because that's a $58 billion market cap. That's not crazy for Terra Luna Classic. Understand if others can do it without any type of use case at all, and Terra Luna Classic can do it with a full community and a backing of an entire chain. I feel like that's a bigger move than what you can have. Had to come back over here. Rumble's not that accessible. Could not find the like button. You couldn't find the like button? It should be right below the video. Loving the Web3 wallet on Binance using BNB Smart Chain rather than stupidly high Ethereum fees. Yeah, I just paid a ridiculous amount. I just paid a ridiculous amount in Ethereum fees, and honestly, it pissed me off. You pay like $15 in fees to make like a $40 or $30 trade. It's crazy. You have to be forced to make like massive trades over in the Ethereum side, but you have a lot of speculative plays. So if you think that something's going to run or something has potential, you know, you have to pay $15 to do so. And like, say, if you only wanted to invest $100 into it, you're basically investing 15% into fees as well. It's honestly tiring. Rumble is way too infested with MAGA people, so I only watch Matt Perry on YouTube. Well, I appreciate you watching me on YouTube. I don't care about the political side of things. What I'm looking at is just another video service platform that um, kind of rivals YouTube in a way, in just a slight way. Not saying that it is a full rival because YouTube is just worth so much more. Um, I'm 100% blind, bro. Some of the buttons are listed as buttons and not what they should be. I I just find it easier to be over here. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I appreciate you being anywhere, supporting me in any way. Oh, it looks like Terra Luna Classic is starting to pull back. Just like I said, it was creating that higher or lower high. So right here created that lower high, and now we see it pull back a little bit, and it breaks below this point right here. So now we're seeing it kind of create that more downturn. So it may get more aggressive as the days go on and play catch up to the market. So honestly, there's no true reason as to why, from what I've seen, Terra Luna Classic pumping. I was searching for it, searching and searching and searching, and I could not find anything that really led to why this would pump this much. Um, the only thing I saw in the very short term was that um, Binance potentially could continue the burns, but why would that increase USTC so much? And you know, not just Terra Luna Classic, right? Ow, my damn shoulder. Like I need to do my like shoulder exercises. I need to take a weight and just like exercise my shoulder. Maybe I can get my I have like a band that I need to do my shoulder exercises with cuz my rotator cuff is like really really hurting with every type of movement. If I put my hands in my pocket, it hurts. Rotator cuff injury. I had a rotator cuff injury when I was in college when I played football. But it hasn't bothered me really since, but I slept very, very weird. I think I slept with my arm up under my head and my arm was like really like spread up this way. So with it being spread like that, it probably, yeah. Ooh. What do you know or what do you think about the four-star situation, also known as Luna 1? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I really don't have any thoughts on it because I don't know what it is. A Terra community passed a proposal. What was the proposal? Because they've passed a ton of proposals. What was the proposal? The network implementation of a burn tax to lower barriers? That's not it. That was on the 9th. Nothing recently, nothing has passed. On like in the last day, recently nothing has passed. Important. Oh, that important announcement sequence mismatch issue resolution. Proposal seeks community approval for the on-chain deployment of Parrot client. Notably, this update fixes a critical issue in a Diacom. Okay, related to count sequence. This doesn't seem like it would push. This doesn't seem like it would push that much. Yeah, this doesn't seem like this would do like any type of damage that has been done for USTC and why we would see that push as much as it has been doing. So no, that can't be the reason. But you did see a proposal that passed on the 26th. So not sure how crucial it is. It doesn't look like it's crucial to me at all, but from the reaction, I guess, of it may just be something that's coincidence, you know? We did see the movie. We saw the movie Wish with the kids, and for some reason, a lot of people hate it. And I was like, the movie is not bad. Like, I don't know why people love to hate things. Like, they hated like a lot of things, right? They hated. I'm trying to think of. Some people hated Elementals as well, and I'm like, it's a good movie, man. What's your problem? So, I think people maybe they have these high expectations or whatever of like certain songs, but it seems like one person gives an opinion. I was telling my wife about this. It seems like one person gives an opinion, and with that opinion, it creates negativity, and then people feed off of that opinion if it gets views or if it gets any type of popularity. That's just how that goes, right? If we see that across the board. And I was telling Erica about this. Like, I see this in every single sector, whether you're talking about family YouTube channels or finance YouTube channels or whatever. It's all about whatever's the most popular take. They're going to go with that take. And I was just like, why? Why are people so upset about this movie? Why do people hate this movie so much? It honestly wasn't that bad. I was okay with the songs. I was okay with the story. The kids liked it. Yeah. Remember y'all thinking it is gonna go back to $1? Remember when y'all was thinking it will go back to $1? It's not out of the question right now. Don't think that $1 is out of the question. Terra Luna Classic can definitely find a way to reach $1. It's just all on what can happen path-wise and burn-wise. Telling you, there's no repeg prop. The last one was mine. When y'all think it will go back? Oh, saying, I thought you said remember. I don't know why I saw remember there. When y'all think it will go back to $1? It, honestly, it all depends on where the path goes. So sorry about that. I misread that completely. It all depends on $1 to tomorrow. We did it, or wait, Lunic to $1 tomorrow. We did it. I got some wicked heartburn going on, Oh, that's not good. I hate heartburn. There's some proposal that in order to recover USTC once and for all, Lunic will be sacrificed. However, would their holders continue with the same appreciation power as their current profits? What? Do you think Coinbase will delist it as it goes up in the bull or relist it? Is that what you're saying? Do I think they will relist it or list it? Honestly, I would like to say yes. I would like to say that they would list it, but we've seen no like effort there and no type of give at all for Terra Luna Classic to be completely listed on Coinbase. So people just love to hate for whatever reason. Yeah, I see that. Good afternoon from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Absolutely exploding. Yes, absolutely exploding at some point. Not right now. Now we're seeing it absolutely retracing, um, hitting some lower levels again, playing catch up to the market. Binance will list USTC future contract. The news just came out. I mean, that's not really anything that really impacts it too much, but it could be news. Somebody can probably spin it to be massive, but it's not really anything super serious to have futures contracts. Just a gentle reminder to hit the like button. Yeah, we're almost at 200 likes. We have 322 people here. We're almost at 200 likes. So yeah, yeah, I still got crust in my eyes, but I'm up on Lunic. Yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic that you are. I read somewhere that new Binance CEO is a big Lunic supporter. Don't know how true it is though. Um, so I don't know. I reached out to him myself. I sent him a DM because his DMs are open, saying, "Hey, are you gonna keep the burn going for Terra Luna Classic as CZ did and everything?" And I haven't had a response. Obviously, I don't expect one, but I just wanted to put one out there and see if I get any type of bite. Um, but I don't want to hear that somebody read somewhere. I want to hear that somebody read everywhere that he's a big fan of Terra Luna Classic. I want to go. I want it to go to 0.0001. So when I buy some, it's rounded up. I guess. I mean, I always like to look at it at certain levels so that I know like what or how much I do have at those points. So if I have like $1, I'll have 57 million, like you know that, and then you have 10 cents and you have 5.7 million and all of that, right? So I would love for it to get to a level of 10 cents, but that would also be a 50 or sorry, $580 billion market cap, which is kind of insane for Terra Luna Classic, but not completely unbelievable, right? So I'll say that. Terra Luna Classic Labs bought 500K worth of USTC as well. I did see something I saw a lot on Terra Luna Classic or Terra Classic Labs. And that's where I thought that maybe the movement was coming from. Can you one time say where you see USTC in your opinion in 1 month? So giving these short-term predictions in something like that, I know that people are always looking for like where things are going to go and in the next month. And it's honestly very tricky to see whether it's going to play catch up with the market or have some sort of news that pops out and or if it's going to remain flat. You know what I mean? So it's really tough to give out those predictions and say that you are 100% right or say that you know that it's going here. Like if I give out a prediction, I'll know that there is a large chance that something completely goes against it, that the market completely goes against it because of some sort of SEC news that comes out of nowhere. And then it's like, well, you were wrong about this. And it's like, yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to tell you that there's a lot of things that can go wrong here. So it's so tough to give that short term prediction. I like to look at the long term and where it's going to go, because in a month, you may see something completely different in the entire market, right? That's how markets, the crypto market at least, works. I hate giving out those, like, hey, what's going to happen at the end of this week? What's going to happen at the end of this month? It's so difficult. Let's see. DK needs more money. He started with 300 to 350 million for the trades, and now it must be around 600 million, but he needs more. So I don't think this pump will stop unless he gets what he needs. 35 million and holding. You think that this is all generated by Doquan? Like, I don't understand how that could even be possible to see that all generated by Doquan. I got a few million in Lunic at 0.00005. Something up on my small bag. That's great. So you're up on your small bag. That's fantastic. The last 7 days, XNA up 200% versus 46% in Lunic. Gains everywhere. Nice. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Issue is that a lot of things are down in the last day. So if people were making purchases in the last day, it's not really looking great for your purchase, your recent purchase. I'm talking about our, wait, OX ears tweeting. I don't know what you're talking about. Partnering with Luna Classic Labs and bought 500K, $500,000 in USTC. I did see that. Created by TFL when DK was CEO. Did this pump happen before 4 a.m.? So it was around the 1 a.m. mark, 1:35 a.m. For some reason, I couldn't figure out how to say time. 1 1:35 a.m. and pushed all the way until it hit about 2 a.m. where it did pull back a little bit. Continued all the way until it hit about 4 a.m. So between about 1 and 4 is when we saw that push. So like I said, typically you see the most volume or the highest point within 3 to 5 a.m. Don't know why, it just always does happen. So you see it between 3 to 5 a.m. and that's where you see the highest point is at the 4 a.m. mark, which was like 3:59 or 3 something, 3:45. So within that time frame, you see it at the high point, and then as people start to realize this, they wake up. I wake up at 4:30. You could see that it was at a lower price, but still was at a way higher price than where it was. And seeing $700 million worth of volume is huge. Again, if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, make sure you guys follow me on Rumble. We're currently at 433 followers. Would love to get to 450 followers, but it'll happen in due time. In due time. Terra USD, for some reason on CMC, is still showing 5.5 cents, only up 200%, when it should be up 300%, up to 6.7. But has dropped, and CoinMarketCap has shown that it's dropped pretty heavily and that it's been holding steady. I don't know why, if it was a mistake, that it would hold steady at some of these prices, even adjust to some of these prices here. So I don't know. And then the markets are showing that it's 6.7 cents, 6.6. Some are showing 2.1, but most are showing the 6.6 or 6.8 cents. And in Binance is showing 6.5. KuCoin is showing 6.4. Kraken is showing 6.4. Actually, let's go over to Kraken. Give me a second. Let me log into Kraken, and then we'll. Whoops. Oh, Jesus. I knew I should have just started over the password. I feel like when you hit weird letters and numbers. Um, all right. Let's see. Let's go over to Explore, and we'll search for USTC. It's gonna come up. Maybe I'll go into Kraken Pro. What do you say? Yeah, it's a joke. ETH gas fees. Yeah, they are a joke. USTC. No, it's not coming up. I just want to see the price. I just want to see what price you have. That's all I want to see. And for some reason, it's not coming up. Um, Lunic though will come up. Will it? It didn't. For some reason, none of that is coming up. That's weird. That's very, very weird because I have Terra Luna Classic somewhere in here. Yeah, I have Terra Luna Classic here, and you can see that a value of 3,301, and it's currently at a level of $9 after investing $5 into it. I believe I invested $5 here into this play. Yeah, $5 and it turned to $9.11. I wish they had like other positions that people bought so that you could see like what they're doing and or USTC and everything. But it is up in the last what a month. It's up 79%. So I'll take that any day of the week. Um, Doquan is in jail. How can he pump Lunic? It's not him. Um, so hold up. Wait, so Uphold, hold up. But Uphold has been good so far. I had it for about 6 months now. Yeah, I like Uphold. I've used it. If you guys want Uphold, my link. So here's my wallet. Let's actually get out of here. Don't know why it's not logged in now. Why did it completely log out after 2 seconds? It's been timed out due to inactivity when we've only been inactive for like 10 minutes. I hate that. I hate that so much. And then I have to log back in and get another code. I need them to keep me logged in. Like if you guys want to use Uphold, use my link for Uphold. It's great. It's a great platform, especially for your phone. You don't have to do all these extra steps for a computer, or for a phone. Don't have to do these extra steps, but for a computer, you have to do all these extra steps and get logged out every 2 seconds. But the platform itself is really nice. Not even going to log back in. I'm just going to let it sit there. But like I want it to stay logged in like it does with Coinbase. Kraken logs me out every 5 seconds as well, and it kind of pissed me off. Doesn't make me happy. He's not trading right now. These are perpetual contracts being executed. Um, these people are not normal traders like you and me. Um, if don't do it, bro, was my inner voice. These guys are not looking at trading view and trading. This is literally his coin. So you're saying 5 cents ish. That's where you believe it's going to go. That's what your prediction is for the next month. I believe that's you're the one that came up with that or something. That would be fantastic. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna continue this over on Rumble until about 8 o'clock or so, and then we're gonna get out of here because you know I mean, I wanna continue it, but um, today's a day where Erica works at 8:30, so I have both of the kids home with me, so it's not really a situation where only Hayden can be down here. It's a situation where both of them um, would be down here, and it's like always uh, kind of a I don't know what a chore maybe um, to play different games and entertain and all that stuff as both of them are here. Um, Harper always wants to play different games like checkers or shoots and ladders or something, right? Candyland. So I was gonna say maybe we'll just continue this on Rumble, but I think we'll just go the whole entire time, and then as we go into the next couple of streams, we'll do a continuation on just Rumble. I'm off for the afternoon, Matt. 12:30 in the UK. Back next time. Well, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for stopping by and seeing what's going on with Lunik. Hopefully, we could see this push back up rather than continue to create this stair stepping opportunity or stair stepping on the way down. I don't want to see it. I want to see it continue to pump, but as the markets are not looking bullish, it seems to always happen for Terra Luna Classic, right? Where Terra Luna Classic runs and the rest of the market ends up falling. And if the rest of the market is falling, then Terra Luna Classic plays catch up with the rest of the market. And it honestly is tiring. Like I want to see it continue to run, continue to thrive. But the issue is that, we might not see that happen. So what's happening? He's already been trading and just executing now. I mean, it seems like that's all. It seems like that's all conspiracies, man. I don't know if it's truly him. I like um a good conspiracy in a way, right? But it looks like it's just like we don't have like all the detail to say that's 100% true. So I don't want to sit here and continue with like, hey, this is what's happening when it might not be the case. Guys, we have 226 likes. If you guys can hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out the channel. It helps out growth and all that stuff. I do appreciate everybody that is here. Um, let's look at Terra Luna Classic news. They passed a crucial proposal. I, I bet these coin sites. So a lot of these news sites are just searching for something, right? Some reason as to why this is happening, and they're talking about how this is a crucial proposal. I don't see how crucial that proposal actually is. Terra Classic transactions surge 590K amid USTC and Lunic revival. Lunic price recovery fuels breakout to tease a 50% jump. Lunic USTC surge as social activity skyrockets after key update. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of people. There's gonna be plenty of people now that are talking about Terra Luna Classic as a whole and want to see Terra Luna Classic, thrive and all of this other stuff. And then once it does fall back down, no, don't allow anything. Give me a second. Let me make sure that they're not gonna show anything. I'm not allowing any notifications. We're gonna block that. as they pass a crucial proposal. Lunic and USTC price skyrockets. Terra Luna Classic community unanimously can't say it, passed a crucial proposal amid the efforts to revive Lunic and USTC. The proposal seeks community approval for on-chain deployment and Terrid client v2.3.1 related incorporating dynamic validator commission module. Lunic and USTC prices are skyrocketing after liquidity deployment. Sequence mismatch issue, seeking the community approval of on-chain, blah, blah, blah. Last week, the community approval for v2.3.0, introducing a DICOM module, a protocol for logic for determining minimum validator commissions based on voting power. However, L1 Task Force lead a crucial issue pertaining to this sequence mismatch affecting some validators during commission edits. This sequence mismatch problem has led to some accounts being barred from further interaction with the chain. The proposal received 99.96% vote in favor of Terra Luna Classic community, with a majority of support from top validators. Oh, okay. No duh. They're going to support that. Everybody's going to really support that because it does affect them in a large way. Now, this isn't really more of a community thing, and I don't think this is a reason why it ended up pumping because of this here. That may be a portion of having any type of support and having something you're agreeing upon, but I definitely don't think that that's the main reason that you do see that there. But then you have, where was it? I don't think it had anything. Proposal to stop USTC minting passed. Yeah. Dropping 302% after new Binance listing. See, that's not even the reason either. Like that's a very basic reason after a futures listing. Lunic was trending for quite a while on X. That's got to be that's got to be a plus. Yeah, 100%. It's a plus. Didn't do what it was supposed to do. Trending for you. Trending for you or for the whole site? So it was trending for quite a bit. I mean, it's probably trending for more people towards crypto and not people that are just constantly searching for memes or something. But it all depends. I mean, you may see meme coins. In fact, there's a technical issue in which has been fixed and are being patched now. It might say you didn't buy that 500K and that was a lie from the OX guys. Just woke up and got on Twitter, so don't know what's going on yet. Yeah, I don't know either because I'm not seeing any news related to that. I just think it may be just a standard push. Like I don't know why it's happening. The important thing is Lunic and USTC are back in the spotlight. True. Very, very true. 100% to 1,000% true here. And I'm glad to see it. We do have 3 people that are watching on X. Thank you guys for watching on this platform. I appreciate it with a few likes and a few views. So thank you again for being here and viewing and doing everything that you do. Been doubling down. You've been doubling down on what? On buying more Terra Luna Classic? Currently sitting at a value of, so it looks like it's leveling out here. Hopefully we see a bounce. But the good thing about The good thing about being up so much is the fact that when you see the bounce, you're still going to be at a net positive from where you were yesterday, right? So whenever we see that bounce in the market, whenever we see wherever the low point actually is in the market, and we bounce for everything, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of those things, we're going to see Terra Luna Classic also bounce. However, if things are continuing to move in this manner and they just do that over and over and over again, well, then we see Terra Luna Classic kind of follows all of those. So if Bitcoin continues to drop or Ethereum continues to drop without any sign of bouncing, then you see Terra Luna Classic that plays catch up and does the same. Now, will it remain positive over the last day? Most likely, until we get to probably somewhere that's like right here. Well, maybe it has a chance to pull back to this level, which is the 1% of a penny level. And if hopefully it does bounce off of that level, which we're not too far from because we're at 0.00011 instead of 0.00010. So we're very, very close to that point. Blah, blah, blah. Only Happy Caddy Crypto's commission increase, which was good for Happy. That's all that happened. How many accounts do you know or think is Lunic DAO? I don't think it's as many as most think, but for sure it's more than three. When you zoom out to the max on the Lunic chart, if if it ever makes a comeback, it will be a miracle from God. Yeah, I mean, if it ever finds a way to, like, you zoom out on the max chart, if it ever finds a way to increase back up to these levels, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that are making a ton of money, and that's why I say that I will leave 5 million coins that are in there, because as you see the levels that you can get to and the different profits that you will take at certain points and see the ability to grow back, if that's possible, I mean, it creates a whole new world for a lot of people. And that's kind of what I want to see. However, it can create a whole new world for you in the short term as well, with hundreds of thousands of dollars or maybe millions of dollars that you can gain. Yes, it can create a whole new world for you and for the next person that holds maybe 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, or even I'm sorry, not 5 million, 10 million, or 20 million. But we're talking about thousands. So like thousands of dollars, $10,000, $20,000, which technically would lead to, millions of coins that you do have. So you could technically grow a lot further than that. USDC repeg to $1. Really needs to check out the rules. Okay. Oh yeah. Duncan is for sure not Lunic DAO though. I have only 2 million of Lunic. I will only be rich when Lunic reaches $1 mark. It's not necessarily about always being as rich as you possibly can, right? It's about finding whatever opportunities you can get. Because if it does get to a penny, then you're looking at what, $10,000? That's still great for how much you have invested now for 1 million coins. What is it worth? Like $100 or so? So if you invested $100, you only have 1 million coins, and you want to turn it to $10,000. That's huge. Now, not everybody can get the same gain to invest $43 and turn it into potentially millions of dollars, but that's only if you find it at the absolute low, which the absolute low was literally a year ago. And what's crazy is it's at a low that's not even like reported, right? Not even confirmed as a low on any site. The only one that's close is CoinGecko, which gets to 6 zeros. Every other site, every other exchange shows it at a level of like the lowest point, like 4 or 5 zeros. But then CoinGecko shows it at 6 zeros. And where I bought it, it was at even lower than what CoinGecko showed, which honestly was luck. I was looking to buy it at 5 zeros, which still would have been great. But the fact that it came up and said that I would get, 60 million more than what I was looking to get, 10 times what I thought I was going to get, that was insane. I thought I would get like 6 million. And then coming back, it said that I would get 60 million. I was like, okay, let me buy some and let me try and buy more. And by the time we got to that point where I actually got approved to be able to buy more, it was already up in price. So not everybody can have that opportunity, but you still, if you invested $100 and you turn it into 10,000, that's huge. It's not going to be absolutely life-changing money, but it could be something that changes your life in the short term, which ultimately can change your life in the long term. And hopefully you bought that position over a year ago so you can have short-term capital gains tax. That's why I always look at things and people are always asking me and saying like, why wouldn't you just wait until it gets to $1 if you believe it's going to get to $1? Why wouldn't you just wait till it gets to a penny if you believe it's going to get to a penny? The point is that you don't know how long it's going to take to get to that level, and you don't know the levels of retracements that it's going to have. So for me, when I see my overall investment and I go into a spreadsheet like this and you see me taking 7 million coins out at, 10% of a penny, which would literally could be worth $7 million at a dollar. I'm giving up so much opportunity cost, but am I? I'm taking $7,000 and now I know that I have more profit out of the deal. I know that I'm guaranteeing myself that profit. Now, if it does find a way to increase, fantastic. I'll take a little bit more profit as it does increase to a level of 50% of a penny, where I take $50,000. And yes, that 10 million could be worth $10 million. But you know what? I'm not greedy. I took $43 and I'm willing to take profit a lot shorter term and see that grow, see it flourish. I'm not taking the entire bit because technically at 50% of a penny, $250,000 would be freaking amazing for a lot of people, for me, for anybody. And, as I see those opportunities, as I see it grow to certain levels, yeah, absolutely, I'm going to want to take a decent amount of profit. Whether it gets to 10% of a penny, or it gets to 30% of a penny or 50% of a penny or 1 cent, which I would take 20 million, which would be $200,000, taking a total of $257,000 over that time period. Now, who's to say that this is going to happen over months? Like the way that we're looking at this, a lot of people will say this is going to happen over like 1 month, and then we're going to see 3 months go by and it's going to see it at a level of 50% of a penny, which honestly could happen. But I'm not saying that will happen. So you can see that 50% of a penny, which would be a $29 billion market cap. Then you see it get up to a 1 cent level, which would be a $59 billion market cap. So I'm saying that I believe that this will happen. And I also believe that we'll have the levels to increase to like 2 cents and 3 cents, giving me a further opportunity. But the point is that I'm going to leave some in there, and I'm okay with getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the position that I do have, versus basically saying I'm going to be, I'm going to have $20 million at a level of a dollar. Yeah, that's something that could happen, but give yourself the opportunity to succeed short term before you sit here and push for that longer term outcome. And it doesn't mean that you have to give up on it. It's like giving yourself a backup plan. When you go into sports, like say if you're a football player or you're a basketball player or whatever, and you want to join the NBA, you want to be in the NFL, you know how difficult it is to go to the NBA, to go to the NFL? It's very difficult, right? There are a lot of people that play sports and a lot of people that are probably better than you. You would have to outwork a lot of people, but it doesn't mean that you give up on your dream just because you're doing something else, just because you're giving yourself a little bit more education on the business side. Right? It doesn't mean that you're completely giving up on what that dream could be. It's just you're giving yourself a little bit of a backup plan. You know, not saying you have to like waste your time doing a bunch of things you really don't want to do, but find something else that you like to do. People can like more than one thing. You know, I liked playing football. I loved playing football, honestly, and I do miss it, but I also don't miss the injuries. But I also love business. I also love investing. I also love credit cards. I also love finding different ways to make money via passive income. I like all that stuff. So I continue to explore that stuff. And I love YouTube. Right? I love creating on YouTube. True, Matthew. It's hard out here with an extra 1K to spend. Leaving the rest alone goes a long way. Yeah, yeah. I had to sober up. Uh, I can't even see. I can't see the words because this damn emoji. I can't see it. I hate that YouTube did this. I don't know why they did this. Like, it doesn't even provide any value that people put hearts in the chat. Like, the emojis are a different story. Like, if you want to put like the um, different things that come up, yeah, it's great. But the hearts don't provide any type of value. Don't give anybody, like, it doesn't go out to more viewers because of the hearts. It doesn't go out to more viewers because of the, hundreds or whatever people put. It's just in the damn way. That's all. Sorry, I don't want to say things like that because there might be people watching with family members, and I apologize. But yeah, it's literally just in the way. I had to sober up. Been drunk past 2 days. Got you. There you go. Now I can finally read it. We love you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so I pretty much will have to go in like 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to head out of here and hop off live stream, and hopefully we see this continue to flourish, continue to run rather than fall down. Like, I don't want to see it fall down. I want to see it pick up, but it's looking like it's, stair stepping on the way down. It really does look that way. But I would love to live stream forever. I would love to live stream all day, honestly. Would love to see your ADA exit. You deleted the comment. Cyber Monday pump. No, I don't think that's what it is. All of the deals were horrible. I saw all of the videos of people taking the signs and taking the signs and going like, "Oh, this TV is for $429," and then lifting the sign and it says previous price was $429, but Black Friday deal is the same deal. Um, I'd love to see your ADA exit plan unless you covered it. I haven't covered my ADA exit plan. But honestly, my ADA exit plan is kind of undetermined right now. I think. Yeah, I really don't have, I don't think I have an exit plan built for ADA right now. I know currently it's sitting at 40 cents and I have 10,000 ADA, which is phenomenal. The hearts are awesome. Are they awesome? They do nothing for the live stream. Don't buy Black Friday special products. They're always made with cheaper materials. I mean, it depends. It depends. Some things I've seen that come out of Samsung, like I know the products. Like I watch a lot of the tech YouTubers and tech content. So when I see Samsung, TVs and stuff like that, and I'll look up the name and look up what people have reviewed for them, and um, you know if it's good or not. That's a fact. I promise it. It's why the price is so good. And so typically it's to make, like, a lot of times it's more or less, yes, that could be the case, especially when it comes to Walmart. Um, but and Walmart does that with their regular products, right? They ask all around for different factories to see who can make it cheaper because they want to know, um, like, it's not about who can make it better, it's who can make it cheaper. It's not, that's it's crazy. But there's also others that, maybe the product doesn't fly off the shelf because there's a little bit better of a product. So like for the Samsung TV that I got on Black Friday, this Samsung TV, which was like 3 years ago when sales were still somewhat sales, I ended up getting it for like $300. It's like a 60 inch TV for $300, Samsung TV. And the only reason that it was sold like that, and I talked to the guy, the only reason it was sold like that, and put down in price, is because there's a model right above it that's very close to its price that sells out every time. So this is like the model that's right below that point, to where you can't get the dual screen feature where you can play two screens at one time. And that's kind of the reason as to why that one went on sale. So sometimes it's about the fact that you have a model that's not selling as much, more or less than, or more than the item that's made with cheaper materials. Depends what brand it is. Like sometimes TCL might not be the best brand for you, or whatever you get from Walmart or Target, it might not be the absolute best brand in what that sale is. Um, but you can find some good deals on some really good products, but not this year. Seems like everything was just, I believe there was a Samsung TV that was like 70 inches that was like sold out very quickly, but that was the only deal that they had. He means cheaper materials about cloth. I've seen differences between materials and weight of cotton hoodies. Yeah, I can see that. I'm saying products they were just bringing in for Black Friday. Okay, so you mean like just Black Friday special products that they've never had on their shelf? They just brought it in to sell it cheap because they never had it on their shelf before. Yes, and then what people are also saying is they lower their prices right before Black Friday, like a month before, and then they increase their prices a month before, and then they lower it right at Black Friday to show that they have a cheaper price, but in reality it's the same price it was before the increase. What about your merch? Any discounts? No, I don't have any merch. I don't have any merch discounts. Um, I do want to create a hoodie, or sorry, not a hoodie. I need to create my Christmas sweater, and I don't know what I'm going to do for a Christmas sweater, because I can create Christmas sweaters on here, and we can do stuff like Terra Luna Classic. We can do stuff like XRP. We can do stuff like ADA or CRO, and just have a bunch of different. I could call it the Millionaire Christmas sweater. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I think I have to build that like now, because in order to get it by Christmas parties and stuff like that, we'd have to have it. We would have to have it built by now. Um, yeah, old man question here. My doctor recently retired, and I'm not sure exactly what to do. Haven't had this happen before. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know if we. I don't have a family doctor anymore, but I'm probably gonna need to get one because I'm getting older. You know, I start making noise every time I get up. I'm like, oh man. I noticed that I we cut down a tree, We cut down our Christmas tree for upstairs, not this one. This one's a fake tree, but the one upstairs, we cut down a tree, and I'm sure they're planning another one. Don't don't get at me. But yeah, we have a real tree upstairs, and when I got up, I like leaned on the saw in order to get up, you know. So noticed that I was doing some old moves there, some old man moves. All right, guys. So we're pretty much done here. Oh, we do have 51 people here on Rumble. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hello, Crow fam. I didn't expect to come over here and see this many people over on Rumble, but we do have to head out today. Right now, um, we talked about Terra Luna Classic. We talked about a lot of things, but um, I think we're ending the live stream at the moment. I don't know how many people are here on X as well. There's one viewer on X and a few people on Twitch and a few people on Kick. But, we got most of the viewers that are on Rumble. We got 55 people that are watching. If you guys have a chance to hit the like button, please do so. I would love to get up to 25 likes, but we're going to be here for like maybe 2 more minutes and then we have to leave. Finally notice us and you leave. I'm sorry. I'm watching you on my TV, YouTube, on Rumble, on my computer, and there's a delay of 3 to 4 seconds from Rumble for your information. Yeah, I don't know why it's a Rumble thing because it's all played off of the same streaming platform. So I don't know why there would be that delay, but I guess it's just Rumble's system. It's a bad idea to set expectations that you will never meet because that discourages a lot of people. That's not saying that, right? You always want to set goals that you can try and aspire to get to. Now, some things, it all depends on what will happen with them, right? It's not based on you. If you're setting goals for yourself to become a millionaire, then you find the best ways to do that, right? But for a certain position, you look at the certain expectations and price targets to know that it can get up there, but also set yourself up for just in case that doesn't happen, right? If it doesn't get to $1, if it only gets to a level of, maybe 20 or 25 cents, or it only gets to a level of 5 cents, you want to set yourself up for success to know that you have certain selling points to take profit. And when it does eventually find a way to get to that move or get to that level, you feel really, really excited about, what you have because you worked so hard to get there. And yes, you held through all of the tough times, through the crypto market and all of the good times through the crypto market. You're a great influencer, Matt. I've noticed that when you talk about certain coins like CRO, Jasmy, Cass, and others on YouTube, they tend to experience significant pumps. I remember you made what? Well, I appreciate you saying that I'm a good influencer. I don't mean to influence anybody's buys. I just give everybody the information and hopefully they see some of the things that I'm seeing, if not maybe more than that. Bitcoin up 100% in volume. CRO fam, boo, finally noticed us and then he leaves. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. Have a great day, Matt. Validators, did you with them stake in Lunic? I just learned how to stake in Terra Station yesterday. I hate being late to the party. I mean, it happens. I can't believe I didn't have Lunic. I should have had it at 0.00007. I almost bought it, but didn't due to not wanting to go off Coinbase. Crazy reason. No, I mean, I understand the reason. I didn't invest into Caspa because I didn't want to get Uphold, and then I finally got Uphold, and now I'm buying at a higher price. So I probably should have gotten Uphold at that time, and I realized that. Hopeful it drops back down. If not, still need some. I hear you. All right, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the other content. I will be, kind of keeping people up to date or seeing what's happening and communicating with people on Patreon and Twitter and all of that. So feel free to go and follow me over there. But if you do want to be a big supporter of mine, feel free to go over to Rumble and, support me on that platform as well. We're almost at 450. I would love to get to 500 followers, but, only time will tell if that does happen. But I appreciate you guys taking the time being here today. Hopefully you have a good day and your investments go well and Lunix stays at a level to where we could see this just completely skyrocket and increase to just massive levels, up 300%. Would love to see that in Terra Luna Classic, not just USTC. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the members and all the moderators and just all the supporters. And I'll catch you guys.